Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Now I will be starting off with the grammar series, and I hope this would be helpful in your competitive exams, in your school level exams as well. Okay, and the first chapter in the grammar portion that I had taken up to start with is nouns. Okay, and this will be a very beautiful lecture series that will be conducted. Separate playlist I will create for each and every grammar topic that I am doing. Further on, there are various playlists that are already made in my channel for different subjects, different classes. You may have a look upon it, and I am sure about that it will be helpful to you. And if you like my content, if you like my videos, then it's a request that please do press that thumb icon that will like my video, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So I think we should begin with it, and these are my handwritten notes, so I hope my writing is visible and it's easy to understand for you all. And with this I'm gonna begin it. These are very authentic notes and this will be very helpful for you as well. Okay, so noun, as you know, when we say noun, that means nomenclature, right? Nomenclature means नेमिंग समथिंग. कुछ भी चीज़ का अगर आप नाम दे रहे हैं, किसी का भी आप कुछ नाम दे रहे हैं, चाहे वो एक पर्सन हो, प्लेस हो, एनिमल, थिंग, इमोशन, कुछ भी हो, अगर आप उसको एक नाम दे रहे हैं यानी कि वो नाउन हो जाएगा. ठीक है. सो नाउन इज नथिंग बट द नेमिंग वर्ड्स. यू मे हैव हर्ड अबाउट दिस इन schools that noun is always said to be a naming word. Right now I am using a different word for it, that is nomenclature. So whenever you are nomenclaturing something, you are giving name to a particular thing, that is noun. That is nothing but noun. Okay, so noun is the name of a person, place, animal, thing, emotion, feeling, state or condition. If you name a person, say Ram, so that would be a noun. If you name a place, say Allahabad or Kanpur, that is also a noun. If you name an animal, say if you are naming your pet cat, if you are naming your pet dog, say Tuffy or Tom, then that would be a noun. If you are naming a thing, pen is named as a pen, right? Pen is a thing, उसका नाम pen हमने रखा है, ठीक है, and we identify that particular article to be pen. So thing, emotion, I am feeling happy, I am feeling anxiety, there is nervousness. So all these things, all these are the names which are given to different emotions. So that also comes in the category of noun. Then feeling, state or condition. Now, if you have understood what the definition of noun is, then we come on to the different categories of noun into which it can be divided. So noun can be divided into noun number, gender and case. Okay, these three will be conducted up in the lecture series only, so don't worry about it. Then noun as what type of noun? These are the various categories in which we study noun. But what are the types of noun? Countable and uncountable, wherein the countable noun is further divided into three: proper, common and collective. Okay, so proper noun is when there is a particular name given to someone. Like I have written the definition over here. Particular name given to a common noun. If you are giving a particular name, say किसी person का particular नाम है राम, and that will be written with a capital letter, so that would be a proper noun. Proper noun can be identified by a very simple trick, that it would be written with a capital letter. In the midst of any sentence, if you find a name with a capital letter, that means it is proper noun. Okay, if it's a name, it's obviously a noun, and if it's written with capital letter, that means it's in the category of proper noun. If I write I said to Ram, if I write this sentence, then remember Ram will always be in the capital letter, Ram, R. If I write this sentence, I said to Ram, okay, and the sentence is continued further on, this Ram, R is written with a capital letter, and since it's a name of a person, so obviously it will be a noun, and it's a particular name which I have given to a person. Person in itself is a common noun. There are various persons, right? बहुत बड़ी बड़ी population होती है countries की. So this person as a thing, this place as a thing, this person, this animal are all common nouns. But if you give specific or particular name to all these things, then it becomes proper noun. That's why I've written particular name given to a common noun is proper noun, and it always starts with a capital letter. Okay, then uncountable noun is also further divided into material noun and abstract noun. See, countable is the amount or quantity of which can be counted. right? As the word itself suggests, countable means the quantity or the measurement of which can be taken up, right? Proper noun, obviously Ram. If it's Ram, that means it's a single person, so we can count it. Common noun, if it's common noun, that means things which are common name given to all persons. I've written the definition over here. Common name given for all person, things or places. Like all persons, if we say the team India, if I say the team India, then this India, this team is what? Collective noun, right? I was trying to confuse you. Common noun is the common name which is given to the people. Like if I say cat, this is the common name which is given to the whole group of cats which are found in this world. So that is a common noun. The dog is the name given to a particular species of animal, and this dog is for the whole dog population which is in the world. So that is a common noun, a particular name which is given to all things as a whole, right? And collective noun is when the name is given to a collection of person, things, animals as one unit. They should be treated as a unit. It's very important, as one entity or as one unit. So a group of animal things which are treated as one, like the example I gave over here, the team India. So this team India, it is a group of 11 persons, right? If we talk about a particular game, say cricket, then cricket, team India consists of 11 persons, right? 11 people. So this team India, it is a collective word. It is a group. Why? Because it's obviously of 11 people, more than 2, that means it's a group. And it is the name, this team India is a name which I have given to these 11 people, and I am treating it as one because they are playing all together. They are playing from the side of a particular country, and so they will be treated as a single entity, and so this whole example would be of collective noun. Okay, now singular verb use for collective noun. Obviously, since we are treating it as a single entity, so we have to use singular verb after collective noun. The team India has one. We will not use the team India have one. Okay, so team India is considered to be a single unit. That's why a or an, as per what the first letter of this is, then you decide that what article you have to use. Collective noun plus of plus plural noun and plus singular verb will be used. Now see, a swarm of bees we say. So a is what? Article. Swarm is what? Collective noun. And of is used as per the syntax, and bee is the plural noun. So a group of what? Bees. A group of bees is called swarm. Okay, a swarm of bees. So this is the collective word which is given to a group of bees, and bee is always or obviously an animal, right? So plural noun is always used. I say a class of students, right? You may have heard this word, a class of students. So a collective noun for a group of students is class. Of is put and plural noun is put. Although they are treated as a single entity, they take up a singular verb, but the syntax of writing a collective noun as a phrase is what? This, which I have quoted in red colored pen and box. A or an, as per the article usage. You may have studied about article usage. Other than that, this topic will also be taken up by me later on after this noun is completed. A or an, collective noun plus of plus plural noun. This is an example of it. Now, these are some small points. Now these are some confusable words you can say. Advice with a C and advice with an S. Okay, advice with a C is noun. Advice with an S is a verb. Okay, remember this thing. This is a very valid and important point to remember. Don't get confused between what advice you want. So advice with a C is a noun and advice with an S is a verb, and both are uncountable. Okay, then poem, P-O-E-M is pronounced as poem. It's not pronounced as poem. Those who are pronouncing it as poem are absolutely wrong. So remember this thing. From next time onwards, you will pronounce this word as poem. Okay, poem is a noun, is a common noun. Okay, poem is a common noun because not specific name of the poem is given. So all the poems which are in the whole world, that comes under this category. Not a specific name of a poem is given, that's why it's a common noun. And we can count that how many poems a particular writer or a particular poet has written. We can count, right? This poet has written this many poems. So this is countable. Now poetry is a collection of poems. Poetry is a collection of poems, okay, and it is also a noun. Why? Because it's the name given to a group of poems, so it's also a noun. As I told you, किसी का भी जब आप नाम रखते हैं तो वो नेमिंग वर्ड नाउन हो जाता है. So if you are naming a group of poems, that means that is also a naming word, and all naming words are nouns. So poetry, which is the naming word for collection of poems, that is a naming word and it is also a noun. And if it's collection of something, that means it will be a collective noun, right? And this is uncountable. So remember this thing: poem is common noun which can be counted, which is countable noun, and poetry is collective noun, that is name given to collection of poems, and it is uncountable. Okay, now advices, you can't form the plural form of uncountable noun. Remember this thing, you can't form the plural of uncountable noun. So advices you can't write, since advice and advice, both types of advice, S or C, whatever, are uncountable. So advices you can't put an S and you can't pluralize it. Okay, now from this uncountable as a explanation we will be doing in the next lecture. This is all for today. Thank you.